Hello, in this video I'm looking at trend following using moving averages. Moving average, this line here on the chart, is just simply a mathematical equation that plots the average price of an asset. So in this particular case, I have the 200 moving average on a daily chart for Coke. What this plots is the average price of Coke over the last 200 candles. That would be the same if I drop down to an hourly chart. That is a 200-hour moving average. It's just 200 candles depending on what the time frame is as to whether or not it's a day, week, 4 hours, whatever. So when I look at this moving average, I see that it is tilting higher, and that tells me that the longer term moving average is going to the upside. Longer term traders seem to be more interested in buying than selling. Now, there's a lot of different theories as to which moving averages you should be using, but at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. They all tell you the same thing, but there are a few standards out there, 50, 100, and 200 being the three most common. 50 for short, 100 for medium term, and 200 for longer term. Longer term traders will tend to look at these moving averages, give them an idea of what the longer term market looks like, and as to whether or not we are near any potential dynamic support. So you can see that we did bounce several times as we got close to the 200-day moving average, and that's because a lot of traders out there are going to be paying attention to these. So it almost becomes a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy. Now that we are above the 200-day moving average, that tells me that the trend is up. So I'm looking for buying opportunities. Supportive candles to go along. So for example, you could have taken that one, or this hammer here, or a bounce off of the 200. It is not until we break down below 200 that I would be comfortable selling from a longer term perspective, because it is a significant barrier. It would show that the trend is starting to go to the downside. Pretty basic stuff, but the moving average is very important and it is highly followed. So, with that being the case, it is certainly something worth noting.